to my channel. I was getting ready to go somewhere, you see, with my new bag and everything and this whole look. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. This look is the Sindhi look of my different looks of Pakistan, different looks from the different regions of Pakistan. I'm getting so sick and tired of saying that, honestly. This is look 3 out of a 5-part look for Pakistan Independence Day. If you guys haven't checked out my previous videos, make sure you check those out. There's gonna be 2 more after this, so this is literally in the middle. So yeah, this is the Sindhi look. So here I have on a Sindhi topi. Disclaimer, I already know before somebody calls me out, this is not for women. Men actually wear this, but because this was a Sindhi look, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to go all out. So the outfit is my sister Mina's. Shout out to Mina. You know what? Arish has a matching outfit like this, my older sister and Mina. I didn't get the memo, so I don't have an outfit like this, which makes me really upset. Now I'm gonna have to tell my mom to make me one too because I'm obsessed. I love this whole shishe ka kaam, or the mirror embroidery you would say in English, but I'm obsessed with this whole look. I'm also obsessed with this bag, okay? This bag I've had for years now. There was a time in my life when I was in college where I had like a bag just like this, but it was in the shape of a rectangle, not a circle, and I used to carry it around in school all the time, but I thought it was super cute. These bags are so cute to wear with like jeans and even just your Western outfits and Western clothes. But yeah, for today's makeup look, okay, so I'm really proud of myself. I did a cut crease, kind of like a double cut crease, because I did an accent within the cut crease and a halo in one look. And it's the first time I've ever done this. I'm really obsessed with how the makeup look turned out. I had no vision of what I was gonna do makeup wise. I literally just started, pulled out a bunch of palettes, and you'll see obviously throughout the video that I was very confused in what I was doing, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And that's honestly the best way. When you have no expectations, that's when your looks come out the best. Well, that's when my looks come out the best, I've noticed. But yeah, shout out to my mom's friend, Lazala Auntie, for letting me borrow this topi. And also shout out to everybody who's been trying to help me with this project. Those of you guys who know about it, if I've told you about it, thank you so much for helping me out with creating these looks and doing this whole thing. I had to culture check with so many different people for the different looks because I don't mean to offend anyone with this whole project. I'm honestly just highlighting the different fashion culture that I personally have understood based off of Google searches and also people searches. So, I mean, this is the look that I came up with. If you search on Google or Instagram, like Sindhi girls or whatever, you will see so many different pictures. So I was so confused in how to incorporate this. One thing I was 100% certain of was the Sindhi topi. This is Sindhi. Correct me if I'm wrong with anything else, but I feel like other than that, like this look is very generally, you could say Sindhi. Like you could look at it and be like, oh, that's Sindhi, you know? So, I mean, hopefully that's what I'm hoping for, that you guys can recognize it based off of that. So I would call this maybe like a Sindhi bridal type of look because obviously it's very heavy. The jewelry's heavy. I'm wearing like a whole set and then the dupatta pinning thing. So I mean, you could wear this to a mehndi, you could wear this as a guest, you could wear this as a bride. You can do whatever you want with it. Take whatever pieces you want out of this look and incorporate it however you want. I just had so much fun doing it. I love the color combination, the whole pink, green, blue, the whole multicolor thing. I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say. It's like 1:40 a.m. right now and I'm just filming my intro now. So I'm gonna stop rambling. So if you wanna see how I got this look right here, then just keep on watching. So I'm gonna start out the eyes for this look. I'm gonna prime my eyelids using concealer. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Tarte Shape Tape concealer because it's right in front of me. And I'm just gonna prime my lids. My eyes are so watery today because I also filmed yesterday and I had like some kind of an allergic reaction to, I guess, the glue or the glitter or something that I did yesterday. So I've been filming these videos out of order. I already know what order I'm gonna post them in. I'm just gonna lightly set them with a loose powder. Now, by the way, the nose pin that I'm wearing right now, it's silver and I don't know for sure yet if I'm gonna keep this nose pin on. I was just playing around with like different hoops that I had. Let's see at the end of the look what I feel, how I feel about the nose pin. I just want to throw that out there in case it's distracting you because I don't usually wear nose hoops, so I feel weird in them, but I feel like I could pull it off for like everyday regular wear. I'm gonna try it after this whole thing is done and then we'll see. For the eye look today, I'm gonna be using 3 different things. So one here I have the Fairy Tales Storybook Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I'm only using this for the 2 green shades and then the matte shades in this palette. And then I have a glitter. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Glitter, and this is in the shade Carnival. So I'm gonna start off my crease. I am dipping into this shade right here. It's called Nottingham, and then I'm going to mix it a little bit with Quiver to create my crease color. So I am going to do a little bit of a cut crease today. So what I am doing is I am flicking it upwards. Okay, you guys, honestly, I don't know what I'm doing for my eye makeup. I don't know how I want to play it out. So I do know that I want to incorporate pinks and greens somewhere in this look. I don't know if it should be a cut crease. I don't know if it should be a halo eye. So I'm just going to honestly kind of let things happen and see where it ends up. And then hopefully it looks good. But I do know that I want to use this loose glitter today. So I'm going to do that. And it's kind of like a pinkish, hot pinkish, orangish tone almost of glitter. But I do want to put a little bit of green somewhere in this look too. But I don't want to do too much. The reason I want to incorporate green is because the dupatta is actually green and pink. So let me show you. So this is the green dupatta. I want to incorporate a little bit of green somewhere in this look because of this dupatta. Okay, I'm switching palettes real quick to the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. And I'm going into this shade right here called Thick Skin. I'm going to build up my crease first with this color right here. And I'm going to flick it upwards so that I can get that crease shape. Now I'm going into the shade Comfort Zone, and I'm also going to mix it up with a little bit of G Money just to get that like perfect crease color. I'm going to go in and highlight my brow bone right now with MAC Rice Paper because I don't know what I'm going to highlight my brow bone with, so I'm just going to use this right now. So for these videos, I've been talking about like different things that I know and like things related to that region of Pakistan. I know nothing about the Sindh region, but while I was like thinking of this, I recently watched the show Indian Matchmaker on Netflix, and the girl Aparna, she is Sindhi. So because I remember in one of the episodes she was like that the guy that she was looking for, one of the requirements for a guy was that he's Sindhi. So when I was thinking about it, I was dying. She was a disaster. Okay, now I'm going into the shade Dance Party right here. It says hot pink color. I'm taking this color on a small pencil brush and I'm just deepening up my crease a little bit more, or the cut crease part of this with this shade. And I'm just applying it first with this pencil brush, and then I'm gonna go back to the other crease brush that I've been using to blend it all together after I apply it. So because I know nothing about Sindhi culture, anything to do with that area, let's talk about the show Indian Matchmaking. So have you guys been watching that show? Because I binge watched it in literally 2 days and it was so cringe. The entire show was so cringe, and also Seema Taparia was so cringe. I couldn't deal. I mean, I'm not hating on the fact that people go through matchmakers to, you know, find someone to get married. That's fine. I mean, you find whoever you want, however you want. My problem was like the way that they're basically like trying to order a rishta through a matchmaker and expect it to be perfect. Well, not everyone was like that. Like Nadia was my favorite character. The girl who was the dance instructor. She did not deserve to go through what she did, being stood up twice. But like she was more realistic in terms of her expectations from it in the beginning, because she wasn't really like, you know, so picky about what she wanted. Like her expectations weren't that high. That chick Aparna, the girl that I just talked about, she just seemed like one of those girls who is like above everyone and everything else. I'm taking the tea break and a chocolate break. I'm drinking a lemon ginger green tea today. There's 2 tea bags in here. One is the lemon ginger, one is green tea. Man, the weather has been so shitty in my area for the past few days, and it's pissing me off because every time I'm filming, it starts raining outside and then I have to do my full photo shoot indoors. Okay, now I'm gonna cut the crease using a flat brush with a little bit of concealer on it. You don't need a lot to do this. Don't directly apply concealer when you're cutting the crease because that's too much. Like, you don't need all that. Okay, so now that I've roughly cut the crease, I can adjust the crease before I move on to the lid color. Okay, for the lid color, I'm going into this shade right here called Empowered. Now, I am going to put a glitter on top of this, so this part doesn't really matter, but this also does kind of help shape out the cut crease and stuff. So even if you're putting glitter on top of this and it's gonna fully cover this area anyway, I wouldn't skip this step just because it helps form a shape better, because once you go straight in with glitter and you make the shape with glitter, it's harder to adjust versus obviously using like a shimmery shade like this. So this is gonna kind of help me keep everything neat and in place. Okay, now for loose glitter, I'm going into this Anastasia Beverly Hills loose glitter. This is in the shade Carnival. And I'm also going to use the Anastasia glitter adhesive with this. This is my favorite glitter adhesive ever. Side note, y'all, ignore my hair. I know it looks really frizzy and messy right now. I need to come back and fix it at the very end. It's because of the earrings, the way they are. So anyway, I'm putting the glue on in the middle first. I'm gonna see what the color looks like with the shadow I put on, and then I'll see what I wanna do from there. So I'm just packing this on right now in the center. I don't know, I kind of like it as a halo right now instead of putting it all over the lid, because if I put it all over the lid, then I'm gonna lose the pink underneath it and then you won't be able to see the pink anymore. I feel like I'm gonna leave this right in the middle. It's actually going on more like light green shimmery than I thought it would. Like, let me show you what it looks like in the cap. This is what it looks like in the cap. You wouldn't think that as soon as you apply it, it looks like this light greenish shade. And I'm actually not mad at it because I was trying to incorporate green into this look somehow, and I think that this works actually. So I'm not gonna put this all over my lid. I think this works perfectly fine. Okay, so going back to the crease, because I decided to do a halo instead of putting this all over, I feel like the transition between the lid shade and the crease is not dramatic enough for it to look like a cut crease. So I'm going back into the Storybook Cosmetics palette and I'm literally just dipping into this brown shade called Forest, and I'm gonna take that on this small Morphe M213 brush, and I'm just gonna slightly deepen up this crease using this color so that you can see more of a difference between the lid and the crease. Alright, now I'm just taking a wipe and I'm cleaning up the shape because I want to see something before I go into this little detail thing that I'm gonna do with this look. I don't know, I feel like I like how it's turning out, but I feel like it looks incomplete and I want to add something to it, which I will do after I see the shape that I created. Okay, now I have an idea. I don't know how well it's gonna work or not. I did this in my last video, the bush tone look, but I want to take this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art and I want to take the green side, and you know how in the last one what I did was I drew a double wing. So I want to do something similar but not as the line. I want to put it in the cut crease itself. So I actually used this and created a green look in the past. It's like the olive green cut crease, except that one was all green. I kind of want to do this just as an accent because I feel like it's going to make the look pop. So I'm going to take this Photo Ready Eye Art on a small brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the little detail right in the cut crease. I really wanna take you down, show you what I'm about, take you down. Do you like this?
That looks really fucking nice. It looks like you have every color you have in your dress is all up in your eye. What the fuck? You matched it on a different level, girl.
Do you like it though?
Yeah, it looks nice. Were you asking me what I'm doing to see if I'm smoking so you come take a break?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that the reason? Hey, Nana, what you doing? You smoking? I'm coming downstairs to take a break. I fucking know you.
No, you don't. You don't know me. You know nothing about me.
Whatever. Yo, you done your tea?
I need more.
You need more? You're so weird. You drink tea for caffeine, weirdo.
You're weird. Don't call me weird. Yo, let me know when you packing a hookah. When you pack a hookah.
Did I finish the last coal?
So I can take a break.
Hookah from yesterday?
Why don't you bring it for me upstairs?
No. You bring your ass downstairs.
No, please.
You need blood circulation, okay?
You need blood circulation. Okay, now that I've got sort of the base down, I'm going to take that green shadow called Robin Hood from this palette, and I'm going to just go on top of the line that I just created with this so that I can darken up the green a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to move on to doing my eyeliner. I'm going in with my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And I'm gonna just do a regular wing eyeliner. Okay, I'm just gonna pop my lashes on now. I'm taking my Lily lashes in the style Mykonos. Don't ask me about the packaging. There's like glue stuck on here. Okay, so currently I am trimming these lashes while I'm wearing them because I feel like this style is a little bit too dramatic for this eye look, and I don't feel like taking off my lashes just to put on a different pair. And plus I've worn these lashes before, the ones that I put on today, so I feel like I'm just trimming them, and obviously I'm not trimming my real lashes. Like, there's a difference. I haven't even put mascara on my real lashes yet, so I can see what's my real lash and what's my fake lash. And so I just cut I trimmed the parts that were sticking out really long so that you can still see the detail that I did, because I don't want the lashes to cover up all the work that I just put on my eyeshadow. Okay, I'm taking a break from the eyes right now because I really just can't do this anymore. Okay, now I'm just putting on a little bit of primer under my eyes. I like doing this because I feel like my concealer goes on a lot smoother. I'm just using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This was supposed to be only for Eid because of how expensive it is, but I mean, it was in front of me, so I'm just using this. Okay, for foundation, I'm just going into my NARS foundation in the shade Aruba. And I'm applying this with a brush today because I don't feel like wetting my beauty blender. But this is just a Sephora complexion brush. And I bought this in a set of brushes. I think I bought this during my last Sephora haul. I have a video on that, which I can leave in the link below. Or if I don't, just look through it. But yeah, I'm just applying this with a brush this time, and I'm doing the same patting motion that I would if I was applying it with a sponge, so I can still get full coverage out of it, but it looks smooth. Oh, one thing I do know that Sindhi people of Pakistan are really known for is their biryani. Sindhi biryani. It's really good. I mean, biryani is biryani, but they're really known for biryani. So today, before I started filming this look, I realized that the bottom part of it was at my mom's house. So I drove 30 minutes to her house, even though I went to her house yesterday too, and I forgot all these things that I needed from her house. So anyway, I went to her house before filming this look today just to go get the lehenga part of this outfit. But it's really late and I'm filming this look right now at nighttime. Usually I film midday, but I feel like I have my most creative moments at night. I'm such a night owl. That's why I sleep late, I wake up late, but I always get my work done at nighttime. Okay, for concealer today, I'm going into my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Medium Neutral. This concealer is one of my old favorites. I still use it every now and then, but it's so lightweight but medium to full coverage, and it feels really good underneath your eyes. So if you have dry skin and dry under eyes or sensitive under eyes, this concealer is really good for that. I mean, it still gives a good amount of coverage. And then I'm also gonna just blend this out with the same brush that I blended out my foundation with. The size of this brush is perfect because it's not too big where I can't blend concealer out with it. It's like the perfect small to medium sized brush. So how is quarantine treating you guys in the area that you guys are in right now? Things are lifted, things are open and stuff, but I just don't fully feel comfortable yet going places. Like, I still haven't dined anywhere. I'm still doing takeout and stuff like that. I've been making daytime beach trips so that I can come back home and not stay at a hotel at night. But I mean, aside from that, I think things are starting to get better. The numbers are going up, but I mean, as long as you're wearing your mask, that's all that matters. I wanted to talk about coronavirus in Pakistan. If you guys aren't aware, the situation of coronavirus in Pakistan is really bad. People there don't have the proper resources to like fight the virus. So I mean, if you guys have a chance, if you guys have time, please look into it. I mean, there's so many things that are going around in the world right now, and I just feel like 2020, like, yeah, it's been a shitty year, but also it's been kind of a wake-up call for a lot of people, and I really think that it was necessary for all of us to go through this together, just so that we can be more appreciative of what we had and what kind of life we were living. For setting powder, I'm going into the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. Ugh, my bra strap kept popping out. If you guys are not familiar, some of your desi clothes have the little straps where you can tuck your bra strap into. I didn't know that desi clothes had this up until my wedding time. But not all clothes have them. Only like the fancy ones do for some reason, or if you get them stitched by a darzi, then you can tell your darzi to do it. So I'm just tapping out the creases underneath my eyes, and then I'm gonna set this whole area. Okay, now I'm going into the powder on a small little brush. Every time, man, I feel like I swallow this powder. I mean, it tastes good, but I don't want to eat this powder every time I put it on. Okay, so if you get smile lines around your mouth whenever you put foundation or concealer on, one way to make sure that it doesn't start to crease up after you put powder is go like this, put air in your cheeks, and set. Because if you set while your face is resting, then it'll fall into the cracks. I've noticed this, and every time I do it, I mean, it'll still crease up, obviously, with facial expressions, and when you smile and stuff, it's gonna crease up, but it'll take longer to crease up if you set it like that. And really get in there, like, don't be shy about the powder. If you're using translucent powder, that's better, but if you use a powder that has coverage in it or like some kind of tone, then it might crease up faster just because of the pigment that's in it. But because this is generally a translucent powder, I can get away with using it like that. So now I'm just pretty much setting my entire face section by section with this translucent powder, just so that I can have a smooth surface to work on as I contour and stuff later on. Okay, now I'm going to highlight and contour using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I'm going to take that banana shade to highlight, and then I'm going to take a combination of these three colors right here to contour my face. So first, let me just go ahead and highlight a little bit using the banana from this palette. My favorite contour color from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit is this one right here, because it has like a little bit of a warm chocolatey tone to it, and I feel like it works best on my skin tone. You know, the favorite part of makeup for me is face. honestly, I feel like blending powders and stuff and just making all the colors look so 3D and like dimensional is my favorite part. I just feel like if you don't blend your powders properly, then that is gonna make or break your look, to be honest. And like with eye makeup, your eye makeup can look like shit and it'll still look good if your face makeup is really good. So always spend the extra time on just perfecting your complexion, and your eye makeup, like that obviously is gonna come with practice, but don't focus so hard on your eye makeup if you haven't mastered your complexion yet. Okay, moving on to blush. For blush, I'm going into this Too Faced Love Flush. It's in the shade called Love Hangover, and I'm just gonna apply that to my cheeks. I'm just trying to finish up my face right now so that I can work on my eyes last. Like, I still have to do my lower lash line. Okay, for highlighter, I'm taking this Elan Crystals. I don't know what shade this is in. I'll have it in the description bar below. So I'm just spraying this onto my hand. You can like spray it onto your face. Oh my god, there's like powder everywhere. But okay, you can spray it on your face, but if you do it like that, it's gonna be uneven all over the place. So I like to just put it on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna pick it up with my fan brush. Oh my god, I made a mess. I'm gonna get my décolleté area too, just because my neck is showing and I'm wearing a necklace, so I want everything to be very highlighted. Okay, face is done, so I can wipe off my nose ring now. Okay, so now I'm just gonna quickly finish up my lower lash line. I'm taking my Pat McGrath gel liner, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lower and upper waterline. Okay, so see how it got a little bit smudgy? That wasn't on purpose, but it's fine because I'm gonna smoke it out anyway. I'm dipping back into my Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and I'm just gonna mix a little bit of Perfectionist and maybe G Money, and then maybe this one right here too, to kind of like smoke out my lower lash line with the same colors that I used in my crease. And then I'm also doing a little bit of a connection into the inner part like I always do. And now to really get this part darker, I'm going into the black that's in the Jaclyn Hill palette, this Temptress right here. So see the difference between smoking it out and then not smoking it out? This one just looks a lot more blended and seamless, and then this one looks definitely incomplete. So whenever you're smoking out your lower lash line, you can't do it with just one color. You need to kind of mix in all the colors that you use in the crease. And then sometimes I usually dip into black or dark brown in this outer section to get it to look really smoky and blown out. So for the inner corner extension, if you notice, I didn't do like a full extension like I normally do. I just connected my bottom line to the top line just so that it doesn't come to like an abrupt ending. So now I'm going to do an accent glitter in the inner corner. I'm going into another Anastasia Beverly Hills loose glitter in the shade Glisten. You guys, Anastasia Beverly Hills loose glitters are like the top. They do not irritate your eyes, and they're so finely milled that like it doesn't look chunky on your eyelids. It looks fine and it reflects so much light. So if you guys haven't checked them out, check them out. Trust me, you won't regret it. So I'm gonna hit this inner corner right here with a little bit of the Anastasia glitter adhesive. And now I'm putting on the glitter. Oh yeah, I just feel like this added that extra pop that I needed for this look. As if I needed more glitter. And then behind it, I'm going back into MAC rice paper, and I'm just kind of putting this right in between the glitter and where the crease begins. You just have to make sure that you catch the sparkle, because obviously the sparkle will fall down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and kind of push it into the glue so it doesn't keep falling off. And if you do get fallout, just dust it off. It's not a big deal. But you know, I just don't want sparkles all over my face, especially for pictures, because then you'll just see a random sparkle on my cheek or something that doesn't belong there. Okay, and then to finish off the eyes, I'm just hitting my lashes with the Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit. I feel like I need some more of the sparkle right here. There we go, much better. Every time I say that, I think of Danish because he always says, there we go, much better to everything, and I always make fun of him when he says that, and now I'm saying it too. Hello? I hear you. That's why I stopped. What's up?
Can you pass me your iPad real quick? Actually, your phone.
Why not my iPad?
Just give me your phone. I need you to sign something.
Are you gonna pay me?
No.
What did I tell you about asking me for my signature, Danish? Or for my autograph? $20 an autograph. Okay, last thing, lips, and then we are done. Okay, we're really not done because I gotta do my hair, but okay, I'm taking this lip pencil. This is by the brand The Beauty Vault, and this, oh my god, focus. Yeah, there we go. It is in, focus. Okay, the brand is called Beauty Vault, and this color is called Beau Babe. I use this a lot. It's like quickly become one of my favorite lip pencils. I need to sharpen it. Now on top of that, I'm going in with this liquid lipstick by Gerard Cosmetics. It's called West Coast. I'm gonna mix a few colors. When do I not? Okay, this pink is too pink for me, so I'm going on top of it with this liquid lipstick by Huda Beauty. It's called Icon. This is more of like a peachy pink, but if I mix it on top, I think it's gonna mute it down nicely. Okay, that's it for the makeup part. Now I need to sort out my hair. I also have a tika that I want to put on. So obviously my hair isn't like fully set yet. And I think I actually need to take out my earrings because these earrings are the kind that you pin back into your hair, and I just had them roughly pinned back. So I'm going to sort this whole thing out, redo it, and then I will come back and show you guys the final look once I figure this out. Okay, that's the best I could do with my hair with this complicated set. I really wanted the Sahara extension thing right here to show, but I could only make it show on one side because I don't have an updo. If I had an updo, then both of them would be able to show. I still pinned this back, but it's like hidden behind my hair. So now I'm just gonna pin up my dupatta. Now I have one more accessory that really will complete the look. Now this right here is called a Sindhi topi, okay? Shout out to everybody who gave me their topis so that I could use them for this look. Iman, Numra. In the end, this is from actually one of my mom's friends, Lazala auntie, so shout out to her for letting me borrow this for this look. So I have two options. This is one, this is the white one, and I feel like it contrasts really well with this look. And then I also have this green one right here. So I pinned the dupatta down already because obviously I wanted to put the topi over the dupatta because I felt like it would work better. Now these topis are actually supposed to be for men, okay? Women don't actually wear them, but because it's a Sindhi topi and this is a Sindhi look, I wanted to make it work. I feel like this green one looks really nice with this look, but I don't know, I feel like the white one is popping out a lot more. So I think I'm gonna go with the white one. Let me know what you guys thought, white or green, because I'm going with white. So I think this is gonna make it look a lot nicer. And this is the final look. This is part 3 of my 5-part different regions of Pakistan looks for Pakistan Day, August 14th, 14 August. But yeah, I had so much fun doing this look for you guys. I'm just gonna give you a quick twirl of the full outfit. So this is a all mirrors outfit. If you need to touch up your lipstick at an event or something, y'all know where to come do it. It comes with this green lehenga, varara type thing. You guys will see when I post the OOTD. And then this is the final makeup part of this look. I'm obsessed with this makeup. This is my favorite look. Oh my god, I say that about every single one, but no, for real. This is my favorite one out of all of them. them. I'm so happy that I did this project. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole concept as much as I have been. Okay, so the jewelry is from Etsy. I'll leave a link to the seller below. I got this for really cheap though. As soon as I saw it, so this one seller on Etsy, I've been like stalking their page. Every time I see something new from them, I buy it right away, and they only release like a few sets at a time. So as soon as I saw this colorful look, I bought it, and I bought this like a few months ago, and I was planning on doing like a mehndi type of look and using this set. I was also planning on wearing this to someone's mehndi, but you know, COVID, so I ain't going to anybody's mehndi, so why not just dress up at home and take pictures and utilize this set, because who knows what's gonna happen, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on my post notifications because there are 2 more looks after this. Don't forget to check out the previous videos that I've made. This again is the Sindhi look. There's gonna be 1 more and then a final Pakistan Day finale to end this week's whole Pakistan Day independence celebration here on my channel. Shout out to all the Sindhis. If you guys are watching this, shout out to you for existing so that I could do this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button again, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!